Hello again and welcome to another week in me. It sounds weird. So not an enormous amount has happened since I last recorded, but there is stuff coming up. I've got lots of interviews and meetings and some film shoots and things all coming up that I will talk about over the next couple of months, which are all very exciting. So up until between now and Christmas could be quite busy for me. I'm still in somewhat of the funk that I mentioned last week, and I'm trying to drag myself out of it, trying to get the enthusiasm to do this again. I don't really have a huge amount to say in this video, but I will be posting up another video hopefully later today, for sure this time, because I've recorded it. Something I've been thinking a lot about lately and thinking about making a video on, because I usually get quite good responses when I tweet about it, is the search for work. The film and television work primarily, because obviously that's what I work in. I have been both an employer and an employee over my small career. So I do have quite a lot of thoughts on how these things go about, and particularly how jobs are advertised and things like that. I really want to make a video about it, and particularly talking as a sound man who often feels like their profession is neglected or underappreciated, or even the people that sort of appreciate it don't really understand it. So I could talk about that for ages. It's a weird one. Being the sound person is an odd one out almost. On the film set, largely, I won't go into too many details here, but largely it's because sound is ever so slightly more delicate, I guess, or more complex than everything else. Whilst, the way I would describe it is that whilst, say, camera and acting and whatever, everything else, picture and whatever, everything is striving for greatness. When you're recording sound, all you're actually striving for is okay. You're striving for good enough, for fine, and it's difficult to get to that. It's difficult to explain it in sort of quick and simple terms. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I don't know, but I don't think I can quite explain it right here. That might be all I have to say. Just because I wanted to just make this week video just to get it out there. As I say, the issue of applying for jobs, and I would like to talk about that at some point once I can formulate my thoughts. Because you look at job ads as an employee and just think some of these are just so bizarrely worded. It's that curious thing of working industry that more often than not I get jobs through word of mouth or by meeting someone somewhere and talking to them and doing this. So you do tend to get work. I'm sure I get over half of my work just by knowing, or over the years by knowing someone who knows someone, and just sort of that sort of weird kind of way where you can't quite pin down quite how you got the job, as opposed to sending off applications and CVs and things. That just kind of doesn't really happen so much. It does happen, but not so much work comes out of it. But as I say, there's a few things coming up, so hopefully I will be back in full working mode very soon, because it's been a little while, been very quiet really. Summer was really quiet for some strange reason. I did do some stuff, but it was it was unpaid stuff for people that I knew and kind of keep busy. But yeah, it's been a lot quieter than I'd have liked it to be, that's for sure. Anyway, let's call it there and move on. I am still doing the film review thing. At the moment, so I'll give out some quick recommendations. I recommend 99 Homes. I thought that was really good. A sort of solid film. It's not a perfect film, but it is a solid kind of suspenseful, little bit of a thriller, but it's quite sort of subdued and very low on the drama. It's like a really, really small scale, much more dramatic version of kind of Wolf of Wall Street kind of sort of thrillery type thing, or like money manipulation and crooked business and things like that. It's really good. The Scorch Trials is getting good reviews, but I don't know why. I didn't like it. It was visually cool, and the world building was cool, and the zombie things were pretty cool, and would make pretty good horror. There's a bit like Silent Hill at one point. But yeah, no, it was the games, not the film. But yeah, the story is just too dumb for me. I just can't get into it. I just don't care. I don't even care if I see the next film. I've seen the first two now, and I don't care if I see the next one. So yeah, the Maze Runner is too stupid for me. I just can't get into it. Legend I liked, although Kaylee didn't. I'm not sure why. It's not a great film, and the voiceover is very annoying. I know a lot of people said that before, but yeah, no, I thought it was good. And Tom Hardy's obviously great. Slow West I saw ages ago. I don't know if that's come out or when that came out. It might have come and gone. I don't actually know if it was very limited release, but that was good. I saw it ages and ages ago. when I reviewed it. I did talk about films, I think in last week or maybe the week before, when I was saying like I didn't feel like there were that many 5-star films this year. I actually forgot that Mad Max happened. Mad Max is probably a 5-star film. I'd have to think about it, maybe see it again, but that's probably one of my 5-star films for this year. I have also seen Age of Ultron again. Now I have it on DVD because I have all the Marvel films. I have to get them on DVD, even if it's the ones I didn't like. So I have seen Age of Ultron for the 3rd time now on the DVD, and it does hold up. It is pretty good. It does hold up under repeat viewings, and it makes slightly more sense. The story, which is a bit like Thor in that the you don't kind of get what's going. The story seems a bit petty, I suppose, in Thor, and the same in Ultron. The villain's kind of an oddity, even though you like the villain. His motivations seem a bit kind of silly, but they make sense on repeat viewings. Anyway, I can't immediately think of any other films that I've reviewed that I want to recommend. 99 Homes is out, I think, now or soon, and it is sort of small scale, drama, but I thought it was really good. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I need to cut these videos together and make sure they get online so that I actually have some more content on my YouTube squeaky chair. So anyway, yes, thank you for watching. Find me on Twitter and Facebook and all these other things, and check out all my other videos, and keep an eye out for all my future things. Thank you again. The end.